Hey, Nona. Ooh, smoky. Wow. Haven't made you a video in a while, so I figured I'd do one today. The garage looks a bit different, probably than the last time you saw it. Remember all those shelves that were there? They're not there anymore. There's a lot of the 2x4s that we used to make them. We're going to turn this into Max's welding area. So we got him a new welder. This is really cool. It's a MIG welder. And then he got a used stick welder over there. That's that guy. So we're going to set up like it's not done yet, obviously. We're going to set up a shop area for him here. The floor of the garage was actually clear 2 days ago. It looked really good. I've been doing drum through videos with the E-kit for plow. So slowly but surely getting stuff together in the garage. Death cleaning and organizing. So it has been smoky. You can kind of see it. AQI up in Terrebonne today was close to 400, which is terrible. But it was good yesterday. It's pretty bad today. It's around 200 today. But I did a lot of work inside just to get some stuff done. So, yeah, take a walk. See what's what. This is a weed bed currently. Got some random corn seeds I threw in here that we might get a baby ear there. We'll see. Probably not. Oh. Oh, yeah. Say hi to Nona.
It's bad out. Hi, Nona. Love you.
So here's...
I have a reason for opening this one.
I know. Here's the sunflowers and a little bit of corn. I haven't even looked in there recently. Yeah, I think I told you my idea. I'll show you my idea when we get to the backyard for corn for next year. Oh, hello, little bee. Hey, look at that little bee in there. Nope, honeybee. A lot of them, looks like. I don't know if there's any corn. Love you too, buddy. Max says he loves you. We got a lot of tassels. I think that means we're going to get ears. I just don't see any ears forming yet. I hope we get some ears. We were gone when a lot of the form, there's a lot of tassels back there. A lot of them. Yeah, we'll see if we get corn. I don't know. Might be an off year for corn too. But this will be the sunflower bed completely, which will be nice. And then we'll put the corn in the backyard. So we'll see that in a bit. Got to do definitely some cleaning out. I think I told you we pulled that pine out about a few weeks ago. I think I put that in a previous video. So we'll plant flowers in here once I cut Bill's barberry bush back. And this friggin' thing that Greg put in years ago, I love it in the Christmas season when I can hang lights on it, but we have to keep cutting it to have it not overgrow the driveway. Strawberries are doing great. She didn't give us any fruit this year. Echinacea's starting to bloom. Super pretty. Let's see, what's around? All the lupin's gone for the season. I mean, it's due to be gone. More and more sunflowers, of course. Front yard hasn't changed a whole lot. I grabbed a lot more columbine seeds for you, so I have quite a few of those ready to go, and a lot of other stuff too. I'll show you some of that. Marigolds are coming in. Hey, look, they're looking cute in the. I think I'm just gonna plant these next year up here. Got a lot of different colors, so as they start going, like this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a packet of marigold seeds. They're so easy to harvest. I love that. You just grab the dead flowers and pull, and you get all these seeds. Love that so much. And they're just the easiest. You have to dry them. I did learn the hard way years ago that you have to dry them. You can't just throw them in a bag. So you have to kind of. They're still wet. Until they really, really dry out. So when I pull them like that, which is I like doing because I'm collecting them for the next season. Those still have some moisture in them, and you can't, well, you shouldn't just throw them in a bag because they get moldy. So, actually, Mom, I'm gonna hit pause here real quick and go do that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, we're back. So yeah, I always enjoy harvesting the marigolds at the end, towards the end of the season. Oh, I got even more. I'll carry these around and bring them back when I go back to the garage. Super fun to get them. A lot of them fall back naturally into like they're doing right now. they fall back naturally into the curb, which I love because then they'll just replant themselves for next season. And so do these guys. So that's a cornflower right there, that dead looking thing. I put a lot of their seeds in your, there's a lot of the seeds right there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Right. Let's see if I get them in focus. Yeah, there you go. Those little tiny guys right there. Those are all cornflower seeds. Been saving those too. They reseed themselves pretty well. So I put some of those in your seed bin too. Hey puppy. Front bed's looking pretty Mexican sunflowery right now. Oh my God, look at that. Some late soapwort blooming. I did shake a bunch of that into your seed bag. Oh my God, look at it growing on the sidewalk. God, I'll have to deal with that next year. These allium, I think what you call them, they might be going to seed too, actually, which is awesome. I'm just glad they bloom this year. Lavender's all blooming, which is nice. The spirea, oh yeah, spirea is definitely blooming. There's honeybees all over it. I don't know if you can see them in there or not, but this is one of the honeybees' favorite flowers. Those little blue blooms seem to attract them really well. There's a lot of your columbine. I definitely got a lot of that for you and put it in your seed collection. Got sunflowers everywhere this year. I can't believe how heavy this branch has gotten with the crab apple. It's gonna need a big haircut next year. I cut most of the branches off, as you can see, but they still overgrew. Speaking of overgrown, your garden is completely green, which is awesome, but it also needs some love. The grass is encroached. Your juga looks great, but it needs a good weeding. I'll get to it one of these days. There's always a point in the summer where I just give up. And I'm like, you know what? I'll get it next year. And I think I'm there. All right, what's back here? This is also completely overgrown, which I don't mind that much. I mean, everything's healthy back here. There's your crocosmia. The yellow one, the red one already came and went. I think we got more coming. I think that's crocosmia. I'm not sure if it's gonna bloom. It's been a weird year for lots of stuff. This is all butterfly bush right here, these guys. So looks like they're coming in with their blooms. How the few apples on this tree doing? Got one there. We got 2 or 3 back there, it looks like. Yep, a couple back there. A little one under there. We got about a half a dozen on this tree. It's hilarious. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we get any more. Oh, check this out. I have no idea where these came from, but there's 3 different colored poppies, red, pink, and white, in this in this planter. I have no idea where they came from. Super fun little poppies. Yeah, no clue. No clue. That's a baby blue spruce, as is that. That came out of Lynn's yard when her tree went down, as is that. She lost that beautiful blue spruce. Me and Max took it out last week, or the week before. I don't even remember anymore. Lost track of time. But there were babies everywhere, so I saved them. Try to get them to grow. All right, we're gonna come back and do the fool's errand of looking for the apple that probably isn't on this tree anymore. Yeah, I think it fell off, or never fully formed. But like I said before, I'm glad the apple tree's actually growing, so that's good. The Honeycrisp is covered in fruit. We'll go look at that momentarily. Oh, I don't know if I ever told you. I finally found the leak in the pond. I don't know if I told you about this or not. So it was right here. that liner right there had fallen down because of these plants, these forget-me-nots, which I absolutely adore, and I'm so glad that they're doing what they're doing. They've completely overgrown this creek, but their root systems had pushed the liner down, and the water was actually running out of the pond. And you can see how that happens. I mean, the liner is right up against the wall, and if a low point forms, it's easy for the water to escape. And that's one of the trickiest parts of building the pond, was making sure that the water actually stayed like in the little canals and channels. It's amazing when you look at natural streams and natural lakes how leaky they are. But they've got basically an infinite source of water from snow. I shouldn't say infinite because it's not, but it's there's a lot of snow up there, so they can leak all they want because it just becomes part of the groundwater. But here, when you're recycling it, you have to kind of keep an eye on it. Here's a bunch of sunflowers and trees that had grown themselves where I didn't want them, so I took them out by their roots, and see the sunflowers blooming. That's pretty cool. I might not, yeah, they're coming back. We'll see if they go to seed. If they go to seed, I'll move their seeds around. Yep, pears looking good, fruiting not. All right, so here's some work I've done since the last time I made you a video. So I remember I told you I was going to move the corn because it gets overgrown with sunflowers. So you remember that this is our compost pile, as it has been for years, right next to the grapes. There's the grapes are coming in. You can see them right there. They're starting to really take form. I think if I remember, we had a bunch of bunches, didn't we? We had like 4 or 5. I see that one. There's probably more back there. I'm not seeing them right now, unless they fell off. There's another one right there. Yeah, there's another one. There's 2. There's 3 and 4 back there. We got some grapes. Hopefully we'll be able to make some jam or something out of them, or just eat them. But anyway, this is our main compost where, you know, our onions and apples and everything go. This guy here was a huge compost bin. A pile, not a bin, pile. It was like this high, you know. So finally one day I just got tired of looking at it, so I ripped the top of it off, and underneath was all this great dirt. So that is the top that was on the bin, along with some of this stuff that wasn't breaking down. So I'll chop that up in the fall when I get the shredder out. I'll chop all that down. But this is where I'm going to put the corn rows next year. They're not formed yet, but over the winter I'm going to create probably 2 or 3 rows right here that start here and go back to where the apple tree is. I'll trim those bushes back and the tree back a bit, and then we'll have 3 corn rows, and we'll keep everything out of them except the corn. You know. And then I also created this bed over here. That little grape right there planted himself from that one. So I moved him over here with his roots. He's going to be fine. He's a little tired right now, but he's fine. And then this will just be a wildflower bed right here, which is great. So this will look much better once it's all in. Once I grind down everything and let everything go to seed. I can probably close the shed. The shed I cleaned out too. The boats are back here now. A lot of stuff is gone. So it definitely looks more like a well-organized shed than it used to look. I just picked... hang on one second. So I'm not sure what happened, Nona. My phone just kicked me out and said there was no more space left, so I had to go delete a bunch of duplicate files that I didn't even know were on it to make room for these. So we'll wrap up the the rest of the video. I'll glue it onto the other one. Here are the berries. So we got the golden raspberries. Let's see, I missed these today. Oh yeah, they're good. They're falling apart. They're so ready. Oh yeah. I actually used to call these vanilla berries. So we'll get a few more of those. There's quite a few of those coming in. I've picked a lot of them, as you can see, but there's still a bunch that aren't ripe yet. I'm going to try to... Oh, there's a few more down here. I'm going to try to propagate these too. That's what's going to go in that bed. Out there I mentioned the weed bed. We'll walk up by it in a second. More raspberries, definitely. Marion berries are coming in. I picked them earlier today, but we got the almost purple ones. This one looks like it's not quite ready. You have to pull on them gently, and if they come off, that means they're ready. And if they don't, you wait a day. Let me see if these are any good. This little patch right here might be good. Oh, that one popped right off. That one did not. That one did not. Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. Sweet as sugar. There's a bunch back there. Try to get them maybe. I picked about 20 today. Oh yeah, that one popped. Look at the color on that one. So good. Hello, baby robin. That is a fledgling robin, which I am going to leave alone. We're going to walk away from that beautiful fledgling robin. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, you feel safe? Eat some berries. They're there for you, too. So yeah, so the berries are coming in. A lot of raspberries over there, right there by the house. I've been picking a lot of those. And the only fruit tree that actually gave us any real fruit was the Honeycrisp. And you can tell I've been spraying them with the oil to try to keep the worms off, but it's not really working. But we got a lot of fruit, so what I end up, God, look at all the fruit on that one. So once they come in, I cut carefully around them. But we've got a couple hundred fruit on this tree, which is good. The only tree that didn't get whacked with the weather this year. So this fruit will be growing there till fall. They'll be good till fall. And we'll get berries. I see some berries that I missed right here. There's a few raspberries. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just 3. You want them?
No, so throw.
No, I'm not going to throw them.
Whoa.
That's wasteful. And
Jameson wants to see a piece of obsidian with hematite in it. So.
oh, cool. Go for it. And then this is the bed we started with. I'm gonna rip all this out. This is lemon verbena that needs to go back. I remember I propagated one piece of this and it's taken over the yard. So I'm gonna cut basically from this ash tree.
Oh, it's so minty. I love it.
This way and clear it all out. And then I'm gonna move some of the raspberries into here. So trim up this ash tree's branches. God, look at the sun. You can see just how smoky it is with the sun, how orange it is. Anyway, I'm going to clean all this out, and yeah, it'll be a good raspberry bed because nothing else really.
Smell.
Oh yeah, that's the verbena. I was just telling Nona how I'm going to clean most of it out.
It smells very tasty.
That's good. Yeah.
Can we ferment that and make it into a candle?
Yeah, if you want to. Sounds like a lot of work.
Is work bad?
Nah. So that's the yard, Donna. It's looking pretty good. It needs some love. It's definitely the warm weather is making everything grow like crazy. Here's that thing I thought was milkweed all those years ago, which is actually just an invasive kind of buckwheat, I think. There's the actual milkweed over there. I'm hoping it goes to bloom so it can drop its seeds. Oh, I see there's some seed pods over there. I can see them on that one right there. So we'll see. It's a work in progress, as it always is. So but it looks like we're staying here. We're not going to do the move over to that place. So I'm excited to stay here and keep an eye on the house and keep it growing and keep it getting more beautiful, hopefully. All right, Nona, I love you. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully, I'm out of town this weekend, but I'll try to give you a shout on the drive over for the shows. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.